Cleveland, Major League Baseball concluded the Houston Astros were not trying to steal signs when they had an employee monitor opposing dugouts during the postseason. The Cleveland Indians filed a complaint following Game 3 of the AL Division Series after the employee was observed aiming his cell phone into their dugout and taking pictures or video. Two people familiar with the situation said the Astros tried to get a second person next to the dugout after the employee was removed by security. The people spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity because of the sensitivity of the matter. The same employee was removed from an area near Boston's dugout before Game 1 of the ALCS. On Wednesday, MLB issued a statement saying its Department of Investigations determined that an Astros employee was monitoring the field to ensure that the opposing club was not violating any rules. MLB has told all clubs still in the playoffs to refrain from these types of efforts. Prior to the postseason, MLB said, a number of clubs called Commissioner Rob Manfred to express concerns about video equipment being used to steal signs. To address those worries, the commissioner instituted a new prohibition on the use of certain in-stadium cameras, beefing up MLB security at games and monitoring video rooms. The investigation had threatened to tarnish this postseason and had cast aspersions on the defending World Series champion Astros. General Manager Jeff Luhnow said the Astros have been proactive in policing other ballparks for suspicious activity, and the team has uncovered some, multiple times. Luhnow said the club will abide by MLB's guidelines and that any prior monitoring was done as protection. We were playing defense, we were not playing offense, Luhnow said before Game 4 of the ALCS. Stealing signs has been part of baseball since the invention of the game. Teams routinely try to gain an advantage by trying to detect patterns, whether it's a catcher showing signs to a pitcher on the mound or a third base coach relaying signs to a batter. However, new technology may have given teams an unfair advantage as the use of high-definition, high-speed cameras allows teams to peer where they couldn't before. There's some unintended consequences that come with the advancement of technology, Astros manager A.J. Hinch said. It's a league-wide conversation that needs to happen in time. It's happening right now during a really important series and I just think it's bigger than us. It's bigger than any team. It's bigger than any series. It needs to be corralled because of the state of the concern over it. The competitive edges nowadays are so narrow. You're trying to find everything you can. And whether that's pitch tipping, pitch sequencing, changing your signs, changing the location of your defenders, this is a bigger topic that's going to take a lot more time than an overnight story and concern in people's curiosities. The Indians had been upset when an unidentified man, who had been issued a credential before the October 8 game in Cleveland, appeared to be trying to view scouting reports in the team's dugout on Houston's players, one person told AP. The Red Sox had been warned before their series opening game to look out for the man, the AP was told by the people. During the early innings in Game 3, the Indians became aware that the man standing near their dugout in Progressive Field was aiming his cell phone into their dugout. He stood out because he was wearing a suit jacket in a restricted area reserved for photographers, a member of the team's social media department and where TV reporters are permitted to stand, one of the sources said. After being approached by security, the man left without incident but a second person attempted to replace him several innings later and was denied access to the field area, the AP was told. Sports on October 18, 2018.